Critical, Derek, to get to one of these scrimmages as a measuring point for you, maybe midway through.
Yeah, this is, I wish we had about 4 scrimmages, but this is always, you see things in practice, but then when you get scrimmage time, some of the things that maybe you didn't see show up, and some of the things that look good didn't look so good. So it is important, and I told the team that you only really have 2 hardcore ones in the spring, because the spring game's a little different. So they're all important, and this one certainly is too. It's a good early barometer of where we are.
Specifically for somebody like Tyler, who you said you're trying to throw a lot at him.
Yeah.
To be in a live situation for a whole afternoon, how much stock will you put in that, and how maybe excited are you to see it?
I think Tyler's struggling a little bit the last 2 practices because we put a lot in and there's a lot on him, and I think when you're thinking and not just reacting, you don't perform as well. So we'll hopefully try to shave it down a little bit for the scrimmage to try to get him to play a little faster and more decisive. All right.
What's the difference between what Chuck did with the defensive line and how Lance maybe runs it? Is there a difference in philosophy there?
Well, I think every coach is different. Not that there's not one way to teach and coach and motivate, and so you can sit there and point out a million differences between Chaney and Wilcox. Everybody's got their different style, but the philosophy is really set by the organization. And so what we're doing philosophically is not much different. How we're getting there always depends on the personalities of the coach.
Did he ever have any sort of influence on that defensive line even a year ago to try and help Chuck out at any point?
I think there was all throughout the year, when staffs work together, there's a lot of dialogue on crossover dialogue. Just like we have on offense. Jim's coached tight ends, I've coached tight ends, I've coached runners. Jim's been involved in the O-line. I've coached receivers. So there's a lot of sharing of ideas and helping on every staff, and it was certainly that case on the defensive staff. Peter helped a lot with Lance on the linebackers, just like Lance helped Chuck on D-line. So that's part of having a good, experienced veteran staff. You're always going to have that.